In this episode of Transport Fever, we build a really long bridge. We ride a truck. And we ride a tram. Hello everyone, it is California Bird here with another exciting episode of Transport Fever. In the last episode, we left with a bit of a cliffhanger of, will we actually finish this highway? The answer is yes. We've got $10 million in the pot. I'm pretty sure we can finish this highway, get it across the city, and maybe build another highway. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But I definitely want to put this in. That way we can get some more stuff going. And so that way the trams will have much better pathing, I think, in this city than in others, especially with the train stations basically blocking off the cities. Oh, sorry, the two sides of the cities. Making kind of like a twin cities kind of thing. But we will go ahead and jump right back into finishing this this thing up. So we're gonna go ahead and not do that, but we will make it pretty flat. Going through and do the American thing of just put highways basically everywhere. And this will be a pretty straight highway right across town, just a cross town expressway. That's what this is. We've got bridge pillar collision issues. It's okay though. Take out those buildings. Go through and bridge pillars now. Go through and put in that guy right there. And we'll go ahead and finish this up. Oh, look at this. This is so much easier. I say that as I fail at putting in this. There we go. There we have it. Highway system, the American way. All right. In a European map. I know, it's great, right? So now we've got this kind of cross-town highway thing. We'll probably need another one cutting right through town. But we'll do that at a future point. Definitely want to get this thing going. The main reason, the only reason why this is even here is just for the trams. You might say, California Bird, just for trams, why? Well, why not? I ponder you that one. Because we can. That's the why. The better why would be how, or I should say the how. See it. I see it. There it is. There's a nice on-ramp. Pulls it down a little bit. But that's okay. We've just got a little bump in the highway. I'm okay with it here because we are just so confined. It's very claustrophobic right in this area. And we'll go ahead and drop in that truck depot before we forget about it. Before we go putting in a bus depot or something there that we really don't need. So we'll just go ahead and set this right. I'm gonna turn this just a smidgen, like so. There we go. So now the truck depot should be good and the line should be fixed. Yes, it is definitely good to go. Doing the crosstown truck stuff, and it's within reach of the station. That is the most important thing. We're also probably going to need to expand the truck routes of some of these cities. And it is kind of crazy. All the stuff we're doing right now is basically expansion stuff at this point. So, yeah, we're not really getting a lot of new lines or things. But that's okay. I think it is. Go ahead and plop in some more on-ramps. Now, trying to do it so we don't bring the highway down too low. That, pull it down. Not really. I don't think it will. But it's got too much slope. Got too much curvature. Thing likes complaining. Go ahead and do that. And plop it in. I like that. And didn't even destroy a building. Perfect. So there is that one. Let's see. Can we put one from here that goes up? That's the question. I'm going on-ramp happy. I know, I'm basically playing like City Skylines, but with Transport Fever. It's fun. It really is. Totes would suggest it. Actually, I think that'll be okay, because that'll be the on-ramp. That'll be fine. Single on-ramps, I think, are okay in this game. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. I'm probably pretty wrong, actually. I'm amazed actually that the AI does not do on-ramps. It really should. That is below. It really should. It would behoove the AI to do on-ramps and do highways things. Build its cities up like that. I think that'd actually be really cool if you could see highways and stuff going into the cities. It'd feel much more real, I view. That'll pull it down, but I'm okay with that pulling it down. Because that's a little closer. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, that's A-okay. And then we'll, of course, need one last one down on the street down here. Probably. Most definitely, actually. Go ahead and... yeah, that's not gonna work. Here you go. A little bit more. And actually, before I do that, I want to put one down on this side. Go ahead and make this still pretty flat. There you go. Just like that. Because what we can do is, for future proofing of this thing, put in one right there. There we go. Nice little... oh, that really ruined thing. Yeah, just take that out. Oh, that was disgusting. I don't even know why I said approve on that. It should have been a disapprove. Disapprove of that project. Take out that bit of the bridge. Lower this all back down. Equalize it. Don't worry, we'll get this. It will be fixed. Got this little berm here. Go ahead and equalize that out. Just like so. Alright, it's a little low, but it'll be okay. Go ahead and put that back in. Nice little bridge. There you go. And then for reals this time, build the actual off-ramp. And it's not going to do ridiculous berming, but that's okay. Alright, so there we go. So now we've got off-ramps all over this bridge here. So that's pretty good. Now we can get some trams going on in this city. We do still have this issue down here, and it would be great actually to do another highway system. However, I feel like that's enough for right now. We can worry about these things more in the future. I do want to just get some trams going. I feel like I spent a little bit too much time, maybe. A little bit too happy with that. So we'll just go ahead and try to get this whole thing ready for the trams to show up. I don't know why I trammed that, but no, actually these are bus lanes. Having bus lanes is always a good thing. Buses are good for cities. Get people places quicker and, you know, all that jazz. There's so much city. These cities are getting huge. I wish there was just a button to just make all the streets in a city, you know, upgraded. Because I am just going to upgrade all this because I am not planning the routes out immaculately. I'm just going to go with it and go with whatever it lets us do. Go ahead and plop all these things right down in here. In fact, this bus line probably needs to get expanded as well. Because, I mean, it's just not there yet. Apparently there's a collision there with bus lanes. Hopefully we don't have issues. Oh, we do. We'll have to figure that out. It'd be awkward if we can't get our trams onto our highway. Because the whole highway system really is being built just solely for trams. Which seems counterintuitive and counter to why you would have a highway. Why put trams on your highway? Because we can, and because this is an alternate future where we have trams on highways. Yes, that is the thing. It's our new thing. It's what makes our cities unique from the real world. Highway trams. Coming to a theater near you. Wait, theater? But that would actually be interesting. And there are cities that kind of have similar things. Not necessarily on the highway, but in the middle of the highway. For example, in certain areas of the Bay Area, BART, which is the kind of subway system, runs along with the highway, like in this median, in the middle between the two opposing directions of traffic. in its own little separate cordoned off area. And so, oh dear, this game. So yeah, so you definitely can do things like that, and they do have things like that, and so that's a thing that can be done. And I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and so I don't know why we can't do it here. That'd be cool. Of course, you can't make everything available in a game. Not every possible city layout and design can happen. But I always thought that that was a pretty nifty way of doing the transport in a city. The other benefit that having this highway, I notice, is going to give us is the trams can avoid all that mess. So basically, the trams are going to run this outer loop. I'll probably build another little road just down here. An actual street this time. Between here and here. With tram tracks, electric tracks, or sorry, bus tracks. Everything. And a little bit straighter. Like so. And there we go. So, that's pretty cool. Yeah, see, our bus network is only hitting... Well, it's actually hitting a pretty good chunk. However, it's time to put in a new bus network. So we'll go ahead, put in some new bus stations. We're going to get the people on this side of town. Yeah, so basically, actually, take that back. I'm going to put the bus station in a weird spot, but it'll make sense later. So, it's going to come down one of these off-ramps, get the bus, then go back on the off-ramp, come over here. It's going to probably get off right here. I kind of want to maximize the highway time, really. It needs to, well, it'll go this way. Yeah, it'll come this way around, and we'll end up putting a bridge in later. Come this way. Come around. Right down to about here. Up to, yeah. Up through to this one, which is on the right side. Good. We're going to put another, because it's really getting a little bit denser. Put another one there. We'll run back up onto the highway. And right before we do that, though, we'll drop one right there. So let's see. Do we have... I mean, this one kind of gets the entire town, but it's not very fair. So I'm going to drop in... Actually, we're going to come off the highway real fast. Come off of the highway. Get onto here. And then spin around somehow. What we do need is we'll need a small bus station. I like a centralized one. Run time forward a little bit to get some more money. There you go. More money. And I want to take out all the buildings. And we get it. The answer is no. Whatever. So then we'll grab that, and we can also turn around in that. There we go. So this will be like an outer loop. So we'll go ahead and make a new line. We will start off at the... Let's see. Oh, I just realized the bus station is literally right there. That's awkward. Well, this will be a different route, actually, because I don't want it coming all the way in here. I want it to really hug this highway. So it'll go from there up to here. Then we'll go across down to here. And basically loop the outside of the city. We'll cross over onto that one there and there. And then we'll go up onto the on-ramp. And up, down, and back up. There we go. So we're basically using most of that highway. And we're going to call this one the 10 outer bus. And this one is going, let's see what direction this is the counterclockwise direction. And we're also going to, of course, going to do a clockwise version of it. So it's literally the opposite. It's going to go from there to there, 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 bam, bam. Maybe could have put, actually, now I look at it, probably could have done this a little better with buses down here. We could have put another station maybe in the area. But this should be okay. So, let me just check the button really fast. I mean, it grabs everything, so it'll be okay for now. So yeah, so we're basically just going in the opposite direction. And it's using the highway both directions. Okay. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's a little different, but that's fine. And outer bus. That will be the clockwise version. And what we're also going to do outside the city is we're going to drop in a tram depot. Just like so. Kind of out here. Out in the middle of nowhere, really. And we're going to go ahead and buy some new trams. Let's go with these fancy new ones. They actually don't go that fast, only 60 kilometers an hour, but that's okay. I'm going to go with a very similar teal, a little brighter, a little very similar teal for the outer line. I'm going to buy, oh, that's a lot of bus trams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7's a good lucky number. We'll set those on the, why can't this do the thing? I have to close these. I don't know what's going on. Let me play forward a little bit. Pause. Let's see. Did these save? Yeah, they saved. Alright. Set line. Right, it doesn't... Not happy. Is part of the line not... does it not have electricity? Go ahead and see about that. Let's go ahead and close this line thing. Basically, it's this entire... That... Get electrified. Oh, this... That's the not electrified part. There we go. We also might as well electrify that. Really fast. Alright. That should be all that we need. Alright, so now... Can we set the... There we go. So this one is on the outer clockwise. We're going to buy 7 of the blue ones. And go ahead and put those on the outer the clockwise, not the counterclockwise. There we go. And before I forget, we need to put in a crossover for the trains over here. And then we should be good to let time roll again. Let's see. Can we get in? Tracks in. The answer is maybe. See if we can. It's a very poorly located kind of thing going on. There's also a poorly located smoke cloud right above it. So let's see. Not enjoying this. And that new highway. No one is really enjoying that new highway. Except for maybe, hopefully, commuters. Let's see. I take a bit. It was right here because there's a signal right there. So it existed. It had existed. From literally right there. And I know construction was possible because we had trains here doing the stuff. Oh, it's just because of that thing. Okay, so what we'll go ahead and do is just get rid of that. We'll just do the crossover back here. It's going to be okay. Train alignment collision. Thing is just not happy at all. Let's see. These are old signals. We can go ahead and get rid of those. And then let's see here. Let's just put the crossover back here. I'm definitely not getting finally tired of this bit. Okay, minorly. I may just destroy this road. Who knows? Oh, we can't afford to destroy the road. Well, we can, but prefer not to. Let's see. Maybe it'll let us do it now that there's no train on it. That would be most beneficial. It's just not liking it with that thing right there. What if we go back a little? I don't know how this and this collide. I don't know. Do we have to put like construction equipment up there? No idea. That is not happy. At all. At all. So we'll just cross it over right back here. Not very efficient, but it'll be okay. We'll worry about this later on down the road in the future. There we go. Because I kind of want to get things moving a little bit more. And there we go. So now these trains should be able to do their stuff. Hopefully he's not stuck. Nope, he is just doing passenger loading and unloading. See if he can even depart. It takes a long time for these trains to load and unload people. Absolutely crazy. Many seconds. Many seconds. Oh, look at all these roads, or all these cars are starting to get populated. And they're using the highway. That is definitely a good thing. Be waiting for a free pass. Okay, why are you... Oh, because you're on the wrong track. Alright. Go ahead and switch. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to switch this around. That's gonna be a little weird. That's not actually that bad. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move forward with time again. Alright, so that way the trains can get going. At least that train. Kind of messing it up, but it is absolutely a-okay. Oh, look at this. Everyone's starting to use the highway. Let's just go ahead and watch this truck along the highway. There's people walking on the highway. Guys, that's not safe. No, it's not safe. I mean, it's not very much a highway. It's really just a country road. There aren't really highways. But it's okay. No one riding our tram right now. Kind of sad. Oh, I should put tram stops up on the bridge. Be interesting. But yeah, there they go. Going on down. There's this guy. This guy has no one on him either. Sad. They will learn to use trams soon. But I definitely think this expressway is definitely going to help with the congestion that was down here. It won't help with the people trying to leave town, but that is why we have a train. So I'm not going to really help them with that congestion. But as far as the inner city congestion, we're going to fix that. I mean, we are fixing it. This should fix that right up. Kind of makes it a bit of a mess down here, but that is absolutely a-okay. Go ahead and hop on one of these empty trams. How sad. Ooh, luxury, what was that? Book now. Sea cruise. We don't have any sea cruises. Ah, we need to corner the market on that. Well, nice gazebos. Everything's getting really built up. We already have Studio 5s, hotels, and new cars. More new cars, and lots of smoke entering our nice industrial district. Well, either way, I think this is where we are going to leave it for this episode. We finally finished that highway segment, which I think is pretty cool. Something a little different for the series. And so, yeah, we have trams in another city now, and hopefully it helps with our traffic issues and all those people waiting at bus stops. As always, this has been California Bird. If you enjoyed this episode, definitely remember to like and subscribe, and also check out our new website, thebirds.tv. As always, this has been California Bird. See ya.